Jide'S Chronicle, episode 3. I sat on the balcony and slowly devoured my snack. While at it, I eavesdropped on the conversation between the two friends. Sir, I never believe you will come to my house today. Oh. It really surprised me that you can come in this hot weather. I have to first say thank you for coming and also bring along Uncle Jide. Shade said, I knew Banji would have worn the passive look we usually wear after being mischievous, and the other party is yet to smarten up from the result of our act. He said, it's nothing. At least this is what you want, or is there anything else you want? He continued his pretense. He wanted her to spell it out, but I am sure he was not aware that I was hearing their conversation. The Shade did not know what his intentions were. She unashamedly poured out her foolishness. Sir, it's not only visiting that I need, oh. I want to know your house as well. Then I want more benefit from you. What I believe in is FWB. I know you would have your own girlfriend, but I don't mind because I believe that you have enough to go around the two of us. The only thing is that I would not want her to leave you on my account. I will still be calling you sir as we do in school. I know that I come by myself to meet you, so I have to respect you so that I can get what I want. Rest assured that with the benefits will come profit for you too, sir. Finally, the act can take place here or in your house. That's why I said I need to know your place. I don't mind coming there when need be. I know that you and your friend will see me as a wayward girl, but I see myself as a bad, sharp girl who sees what she wants and went for it before others beat her to it. She had rumbled on and on excitedly. Where I sat and listened, I could not but wonder what a 15-year-old girl had become in our world. Real big signs, but as the saying goes, little blame to the child who steals, more to the parent who left him to steal again and again. Banji replied, no problem, as far as you don't disrespect yourself. If you do, I will highly disrespect you and also know that there are others who want to be friends with benefits with me as you want. It's not the threat you gave me that made me come to you, but I just think you can change. I now see also that you can't change. Me, I will give you the benefit you want. Just don't cause sins. Your blackmail won't work because there are numerous schools in the state. I knew he was bluffing because he was shaken by the threat she had made. We had suffered before getting that job. I laughed as my friend said that. The conversation went on for some 30 to 35 minutes before I heard nothing again. Then I peeped only to see the two of them in hot kissing session. I turned back and prepared to disrupt the rendezvous. 3 minutes later, I cleared my throat after packing up my things from the balcony. I coughed hypocritically to remind and prepare them for my entrance. My hypocritical cough would have alerted them as I did not go in immediately, hence, they would have rearranged themselves because when I got in, they were sitting apart like teacher and student. I heard Shade mutter something that I thought was directed to me, and Banji smiled as he heard. I must have missed it during my eavesdropping act. What she said was, sir, I think we need to get someone for Sir Jide. My heart skipped a beat as I heard that I will have someone like Shade to myself. My conscience pricked me, but let me tell you now that I am no saint. I also have a ready girlfriend who will become wife as soon as things permit. No problem. Let them bring her on board and we shall see. Shade excused herself for 20 minutes and came back with a steaming plate of rice and stew with lots of beef. She accompanied it with another 2 packs of orange juice. We wasted no time as we all talked in, and 10 minutes later, we were done with it. Banji signaled our intention to go home, and Shade again excused herself, this time for close to 30 minutes. She came back looking smashingly beautiful. Indeed, school uniform hide the talents of teenagers. I wonder why she was thus dressed, but Banji opted out as he offered that she would be going with us to our place and might spend the night as well. She would call her mother and announce to her that she would be having a night reading session with one of her friends who lived in Yaba. So fast, I exclaimed. She looked at me as if I am from outer space. It's her funeral. Let her bear it. Time goes fast when you are having fun. In no time, we were home, and that began the long night for Banji and Shade. She was surprised at the heat that our room exuded. We only had a very fast ceiling fan, but had no generator, so she had to cope with the heat. It reminded me of the saying that what the dead sees in the grave, death brought it to him. So it was not our fault that that was what we could afford, and moreover, we were better in status than most of our mates. She took off her tops to reveal a black camisole. She picked up the hand fan I had left before going out and started fanning herself. And come to think of it, it was in the evening and the sun had descended into its room. But the fury it left behind was still there, though not as much as it was when the sun was still residing directly above our heads. Maybe because she was not used to such heat. Only she could tell. Banji encouraged her to be comfortable as he went into our kitchen, or say kitchenette, and came out with a bowl of rice. I said a bowl of rice because all the rice we had cooked that morning was put in a medium wash hand basin we used to make eba. He brought 3 spoons because he knew we had not eaten all day, and what we ate in Sade's house couldn't be called food. It was what Banji and I called deception because it leads to more hunger. We all tackled the food with a renewed gusto. I was surprised that such a butter girl like Sade will be eating in the same bowl with kpakos like us, but it shows that she can go to any extent to achieve her aim, which you all know already. We ate the rice and the 2 pieces of meat that came with it. Banji was being lenient with Sade when it comes to the meat sharing. He suggested that she took 1 piece while he and I shared the other piece. I refused and went for a knife and divided the 2 pieces into 3 parts, cutting a little of each piece. Shade was happy to eat the meat like that with us, and we were happy to host her. Time flew like no one's friend, and it was nice. I never knew what Banji had planned for her. Our apartment had a balcony because it was on the second floor of a two-story building, and I had been thinking of sleeping there. The almighty PACN gave us light around 8 p.m., so we all sat to watch television. The channel I cannot remember now. Shade sat on the bed with Banji while I perched on one of the plastic chairs we had in the room. We all watched and laughed where necessary. We discussed the discussable and argued the arguable. By 9 p.m., it was time for the news. I turned the TV to the federal government's mouthpiece, NTA, to hear what the president has achieved. After the headline, I tuned again to a more balanced AIT to hear another version of the same story that NTA had painted so well. This went on till half past the hour of 9. All along, Shade had been talking about the headlines, but suddenly she became quiet. I never suspected any foul play as I was engrossed in the news, as was my practice. When the news was over, I turned to look at the couple who were seated on the bed, and I was shocked to find the bed empty. They had gone out of the room and I never noticed. I scanned the room to see if my eyes were not playing a fast one on me, but I saw that they had truly disappeared from the room. And as well, they went with the mats that we kept in a corner of the room. I knew where they would be. I lay on the bed to sleep because I was not ready to disturb their show for the second time that day. But the rumbling in my stomach reminded me that it had been hours I last ate something called food. I ran into the kitchen to boil water for making eba. While that was on fire, I darted on the balcony to alert the lovebirds, sorry, lost birds, that I was about making eba, and also to know if they would be interested in it. I was shocked by what I saw. What did I see? Find out in the next episode of Jide'S Chronicle. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit on the notification bell so you get notified when the next episode drops. And don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section and a big thumbs up till I come your way again in my next episode. This is Bolurex saying bye for now.